we are back. We had an update today, a patch notes, said that it was trying to fix the stuttering that people were experiencing. So let's hope for that. Oop, stuck on the... Tieng Valley Dam, a gift from the Prismatic Grounds, the Electric Peace Project, year 515.
We never used this kind of technology in my village. Nobody trusted it.
Pretty boring. Pretty boring picture. Whoosh. According to the developer, the game should take about 12 hours to play. You fully explore about 20 hours.
Oh. The valley. One second.
The gateway to Tieng. Here stands the gateway to Tieng Valley, home of the three mindful gods. As you enter, try to imagine the millions of pilgrims who passed under this gate before. They were born, they lived, and they died.
I'm not the first to do this. Just the first in a long time.
Is that a strotophob? What are they called? What is it?
It's a T13?
I love old gear like that. It's getting more and more rare. I had a camera, but it broke. Not that interesting of a story, I guess. What are you doing here?
I'm here to observe and record the world.
The whole thing, huh? You're young. You got time. What kind of stuff are you recording?
Hopefully people and their culture.
Oh yeah, civilization they call it. The valley would be a good place to use those tools. Too bad it's closed down. Let me finish up here, huh?
Please respect the residents of Tieng Valley. They are not actors or tourist guides or animals, but hard-working folk. Please collect all trash and debris from the concessionary stands before leaving. This garbage not only colors the pristine valley, but is offensive to the local people who do not eat mass-produced food or drink.
I'll think about what kind of visitor I want to be.
Hey. This was like a second home for a while. That was fun earlier when you showed up. And I was carrying the cardboard man. You were like, who are these guys? I've been pretty bored here. You know, the valley's gonna be flooded soon. That's why nobody can go in there. The dam is falling apart.
What's wrong with the dam?
It's too old. There's nobody left who knows how to repair it. We're taking it down so we'll know when it'll collapse. It gives us time to evacuate everyone.
Who is we?
Greyhounds. We're a community organization. We do all kinds of fun stuff. Health clinics, mine sweeping, daycare, evacuations, weddings. We're new.
Quite the eclectic list of services.
We'll do anything to make the future better than the present. No big deal.
Well, it's a pretty big deal.
We're trying to get new things going. But it's hard. The past really has a tight grip on people. Doesn't feel like a fair fight. So we're trying to, well, anyway. It's funny. I stood guard here for a week, and I've only seen greyhounds like myself, and valley people on their way out. But now I see you, and you're like a new element or something. I've never met anyone doing what you're doing. And we greyhounds gotta support new things. So, I'm not supposed to let anyone in. How can I? Jeez. I think you should go down into the valley and take a look. Gonna try something here. Dang it. I was trying to wink. Well, you get the idea. Go on and put that old gear to use. You can take my map of the valley, too. I don't need it anymore. I'll be down to pick everyone up around midnight. See you then.
I met a greyhound. He let me into the valley. I think he wanted me to record what the greyhounds were up to. And he gave me a map. The assembly point seemed like a good place to start. I wonder what he expects me to discover in the valley.
Achievement unlocked. Strange encounter.
It seems like I'll have to wait for night to enter the shrine.
Welcome to Tieng Valley. Remember, you made it here, but we made it here.
I am probably the last person that will ever be welcomed here by this sign.
The well-trodden path. The very path you stand on has been the same since at least year 350. Imagine millions of pilgrims walking this humble path to visit the famous Tieng Valley Shrine.
The elder told me there's very little information about the years before 500.
All will remain, all below will wash away.
All above will remain, all below will wash away.
Pick up any of this paper on the ground? Nope. Oh.
The elder warned me about valleys. She said they were dangerous. I feel a dulcet tension in the air. I enter to see the moment between seasons.
Behold the ceremony of the random dead. A person is selected arbitrarily from the graveyard. A monk unearths memories of this person for all to enjoy. Every first Saturday of the month, sunrise at the Tieng Valley Cemetery.
I have wondered about the lives beneath unkept graves.
Memory flower. Excuse me, what is a memory flower? Memory flowers are unique to Tieng Valley. Their long history is intertwined with the religious practices of the valley. Stop and listen. You might be surprised what the flowers have to say. Beautiful but dangerous. Remember this. Helpful mnemonic. Beautiful but dangerous. Memory flowers few. Few. Memory flowers many. Danger aplenty.
I wonder what the flowers have to say.
god of sleep. I've been gathering harpic, and I've been gathering courage. If my big prayer is wrong, if it goes against divine will, please spare the people of this valley. We're so desperate for peace.
A memory told over and over again. She must have been important to have such an elaborate solitary tomb. All the rituals for the dead in my village require the body, so we couldn't perform them for my dad. But I can make my life a ritual for his memory.
We'll come back this way with the bike. It looks like it connects. I was just here, wasn't I? Just a different path. Right.
These metal animals are looking up, expectantly.
Hungry eyes and empty stomach. Local artist.
The people here are so weak.
I heard gunshots last night.
That was us. What is that?
Look at the pond, the water.
What is that pattern?
Should we run or something?
Something frightening happened in this memory. But what was it?
Oh. Or what would have been a bus stop. Interested in joining the Greyhounds? What would you like to do? How do you want to spend your infinitely precious time on this earth? We will create a position specific to you. Each Greyhound is their own department.
It sounds like they want to adapt their organization to the people in it, and not the other way around.
Attention residents of Tieng Valley. The problem: the dam is falling apart and no one alive knows how to fix it. The solution: we will take down the dam ourselves so we'll know when it will collapse.
There's a number to call for questions regarding the dam. There must be a lot of people going to the city if they need to keep track of them with cards.
What are the Greyhounds are evacuating people to the Radiant City. Thoughts of a new season, a manifesto for the future. Everyone knows something is wrong, but nobody knows what to do. Everyone you meet is paddling aimlessly through grief. Everyone you meet is in mourning because the last season left behind a beautiful corpse. It is time to bury it and move on. You say it's not so simple. Yes, but the walls that surround us are not as thick as they appear. One of these walls may even be a door. We will summon a moment of psychosis, a moment when we forget that we can't walk through walls. And so we will. We will walk through a wall. What kind of season is on the other side? No one knows, because we haven't built it yet. Join us.
The Grey Hands want to end this season.
Can I pick up the garbage? They asked us to in the one screen. Thank you for helping my daughter find her journal. We were so stressed. One of your people named Saul really took the time to answer all the questions my kids had. He was more patient with them than I am. Thank you for helping an old person like me carry all my heavy luggage. I'd like to be a greyhound when I grow up so I can help people. Oh, and look at the little drawing.
The Grey Hands seem to care what people think about them.
Radiant City is located at a high elevation with safe, fertile soil. Low elevation is dangerous. Low elevation pools contaminate.
The elder also said low places are dangerous. The city is high up like my village. Maybe it is safer.
Radiant City, a blank canvas for your dreams. A community for a full human being. Not the worker, not the parent, not the child. The full human being.
It's hard to imagine something new, a new way of living. But they're trying. They had to leave so much behind.
Gather around the Greyhound.
Imagine if the man I met is the only living Greyhound, and the rest are cardboard.
Lies. Uh-oh.
There seems to be suspicion about the real condition of the dam and why it's being taken down.
We have no leader doing it right this time. Doing it right this time, we will never wage war. The weight of the past will fall off our shoulders and we will see the world as if for the first time. We will hold hands for the right amount of time, not too brief, not forever. We will build the next season.
They say they're going to build the next season. How? The Grey Hands are the future in all its uncertainty, the good and the bad, the hope and fear of progress. The loneliness of this season will be left behind. A collective project is coming.
God of sleep.
A green space. I feel memory in the air like pollen. It reminds me of a poem my dad was never able to finish. The first line was, "If you want to awaken the dead, just whisper." The artist has depicted the Grey Hands as a child. They don't have faith in their capabilities, but see them as innocent?
thought I took a picture of the sculpture where those guys were fishing. According to my journal, I did not. So, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. I'll fast forward. You guys aren't stuck with me while I do this. I went the wrong path, so you guys are still stuck with me.
I recognize you.
Yeah?
You're the famous doctor. That's your boy. The one with the visions. I'm right, aren't I? I won't tell nobody.
We're just passing through.
I have a niece. She hears things. Voices of the dead.
I can't help you.
Please, give it some thought.
I can't treat anyone here in this valley. This is not a place to get well.
Where is?
I'm working on that. Take care.
It's surreal to find a piece of Dr. Fumio's past so far away from Cairo. This flower has a shimmering quality.
The valley was itself radiant with life. The air smelled sweet and green. So instead of making you guys sit with me as I do the journal, because that does take me quite some time, I will edit after I'm done with it so you can see it. I'll be right back. We'll cycle back. Gotta get the... Yeah.
Is that your name on your collar? Let's see. You are Madrigal. And you are Mata. And your name is Tupet. I wonder who named you that.
You pet.
You are a cow and you are named Kresnahorkai. A beautiful cow named Gorp. The name of this cow is TVC15. Oh my.
I know we're probably about, I think, 4 episodes in. It is the slow-moving game. I realize that now. I think I realized that in the first episode. But I am told that it has a heck of a story to tell at a slower pace, so just something
And
to
the
know.
7th cow's name was Balto.
Oops. Please. Oop. We are being evacuated. They're moving us into an apartment building in the Radiant City. There's no room for animals. It breaks my heart, but I have to leave all of you here. I've got the radio tuned to your favorite station. You've always done right by me.
These people had to leave so much behind.
We got a big show today.
Huge show.
Breaking news. The Grey Hands have died.
We're being reborn, baby.
And we're taking suggestions for our new name.
Live on the air suggestions from the rank and file.
You don't even need to be a Grey Hand to suggest a name.
True, true.
The number to call is 0019. That is 0019. First caller, hit us with a name.
Hi, yeah. I was thinking the bricklayers.
Okay. Bricklayers.
Laying some bricks. Well, yeah, thanks for the suggestion.
We'll be taking them all afternoon, so keep them coming.
That number again is 0019. You're listening to Grey Hand Radio. We are broadcasting live from Grey Hand HQ.
And we're gonna take a little break.
If the Grey Hands are changing their name, you'd know them as something else.
World's Cow Championship. Best moo. International Competitive Cow Festival.
Cows from all over the world came here to compete in cow stuff? The golden season seems like such a different world.
Turn that off. I've discovered that almost all the music is copyright. So, that's unfortunate. Give this guy a pet.
The cow is called Frenzy.
Doesn't look very frenzy. Cow has big antlers on their head.
Another cow, another perfect name. Nellie.
Nellie. Hi, Nellie. Nellie, you broke out. Oh, that means when the area floods from the broken dam, these poor cows are gonna be no more. It's really heartbreaking. Behind silo here.
This Greyhound kid just wants to be loved?
Everyone seems to like it. Oh, it says ice cream. Oh. I couldn't tell if it said toe cream or two cream. Ice was the last thing I read.
I've never drank cow's milk, let alone some kind of frozen version.
Sorry. It's not that funny, but it's cold. Oh, hey, what are you doing up here?
10th and final cow was named. Oh no, I can't read it. Time has worn away its name. History will never know the name of this cow. I hope the cows have the sense to hoof it out of the valley before the flood comes.
Okay, I can't. Nothing else to do over here.
They left so much behind. I can still feel life here. Filled with grain for the future. The farmer didn't know they wouldn't need it.
We got a... Wow.
Compared to my village, they lived in the open here. They lived on the land itself. I hope in the future, at least some people are still living like that.
Okay, I finished putting the book together. There's a part up there that I need to go back to. What is now our left. These atmospheric ruins have been designated a symbol of the unfathomable nature of the past. What is this? A bridge? Some kind of aqueduct? Who built it, and why did it fall apart? We don't know, but we'll live beside this hulking structure for the rest of our lives. From the year 100 at least. The old.
Such a huge structure. I wish we had more information about the olden days. My mom told me a story about a special gateway. Passing through it took years off your life, trading time for distance. I suppose I'm doing the same, just very slowly, very gradually. I smell hay, rust, and old warmth. Music from a trio of performers. The metal, the breeze, and my mind. I wonder if this god is supposed to be missing part of their face.
I check behind the counter. Nothing over that way, so I guess we'll head up. I love the sounds of chimes. Oh.
A symbol and a name. The Din. These stones must represent the three gods of the valley. Their names seem important. Din, Din, Din. Like an echo from the past. This stone is to worship the tide. The tide, something calm that comes and goes. A different symbol and name. The void sounds ominous. There's a field of purple across the river.
The Tieng Valley Shrine, esteemed and designated as a historical landmark, the Tieng Valley Shrine is a humble birthplace of our true and local religion. With the discovery of the rituals of forgetting and the construction of the first statue, an era of psychological massagement began, which continues to this day, year 345.
This shrine is where it all began. I wonder if there are still monks in there.
Opening hours, sunrise, and
It'll open at night. This must be for writing something. But what?
I ran back and I got the bike. It looks like I'm going to be going down this path. Any something up here. Up this way. Smoke over there.
In Cairo, we have a statue to remember Dr. Fumio. But this statue is meant to be worshipped.
Please keep the soldiers asleep forever. I'm praying for a dreamless sleep. I want to wake up new and not carry the arms and limbs of dead memories into the morning. Please let me rest. I hear the electricity in the air. I hear the radio waves. I hear cars moving on a distant highway. Please let me select a slip from my journal. I'm gonna go with the let me rest.
Those slips are prayers to this god for Sleep? Tide.
I prayed to see you again. I didn't expect it would be in a dream. Life listens and then it does what it wants. We have to make do, darling. I've been thinking about how much this season needs you, and how the season after that will need you desperately. I wish I could help, but this is a brief dream. What can we say?
I am doing well. Don't worry about me, okay? Or make a pendant for you. I'm gonna say I'm doing well.
Oh, that's good. That's a relief. Maybe I won't remember this dream, but I'll try to hold on to the feeling of relief, to carry it into my waking hours.
When will I see you again?
I don't know if you will, but I know I will see you again. For so long I'll think it'll never happen. I'll almost make peace with having lost you to the world. But then, all the work of my grief undone in a moment. When I saw you again. Oh, I wept and I laughed. Someday you'll have a child of your own. Someday he'll want to see the village where his mom was born. And I'll be here, waiting for him. We'll stand together, just like this. I have a million questions for him, and he'll have a million questions for me. But before we can say a word, I'll look into his eyes. And I'll see you looking back at me. Take care, my darling. It's time to wake up now.
This god put me to sleep. I got to talk to my mom. Sleep is the shadow life that connects us all. It gives a cycle to our days, a reset, a reflection, remembering and forgetting at the same time.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, good. Oh, better. I once knew all the words to Manchez's music, and I find them slipping away. My voice goes quiet when all others shout with joy. Please let me find those old lyrics and restore them to my... I want to remember everything. I want to remember my whole life before it's too late. I want to write it down. Please, God. I've forgotten the name of a childhood friend who taught me how to lace my shoes. Early names like those are such tokens, such bells. I would love to speak it aloud again, if only I could remember.
Those slips are prayers to this god for memories? The figure of this statue feels like it came to someone in a dream. That's just a guess from me. Then it was my first time being in a car as it was being cleaned. Moving through a tunnel, like being in the mouth of a whale. The prayer gave me a memory that isn't mine. But it feels like mine now. It seems like it came from the golden season. I've been given so many memories here. I hope I'm able to pass them on through this journal.
wrong direction, but we'll keep going and then turn back if I am. One moment. Rocks needed a minute to come in.
I've always prayed when I needed something. But now I just want to thank you. The calm you brought over the world. I'm in love with this silence. This moment. We're going to live. And we're going to remember.
I can hear the relief in their voice. This must be after the end of the season of war. Trying to imagine this place full of tourists, bustling with fumes, automobiles growling for territory. What did Ga sit on?
Ga sat on. Flood assembly point. Register for evacuation of the designated assembly point with the Grey Hand agent. This area has been issued an evacuation notice. All residents in the flood zone must evacuate.
All this will be washed away.
The lost. We pray for those lost in the turmoil of the war, those who never came home, who may be living, or may be dead, or may be trapped somewhere in between. The dead, we pray for the dead, for those wilted by the axe of man. The maimed, we pray for the maimed, for the long echo of pain.
I'm looking at a memorial to the lost, the killed, and the maimed. We are so lucky the war never came to Cairo village.
Prismatic troops pushed into Tieng. When the Far West refused to join the prismatic system, no one imagined the scale of the ensuing conflict. The prismatics' long retreat has now even reached Tieng, a neutral area. The war will continue until...
The people here weren't ready for a war. All my life I've heard solemn references to the war. It never reached our village, but it touched the lives of our grandparents. What happened here in the valley, and how did it end?
Oh, what is this?
This must be the dream sickness. They'll sleep forever. They believe a prayer put the soldiers to sleep. Is that possible?
We did not begin this war, we did not seek to profit from this war, but we ended it with a prayer for the silence of peace, for sleep.
Everyone's here. She's really going to do it. How can she be sure?
The shrine is protected.
How does she know?
Sonia knows.
How can she be sure? She can't know for sure. This has never happened before, has it? I don't want this. We need to leave. Let's just run.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Oh, God.
We're going to be okay. It will all be over soon.
Who is Sonia? What did she do to protect the people of the valley?
Someday we'll live in a world united by your courage.
Do their friends and family know what happened to them? Weird. This looks like it was drawn by a child. The elder showed me this symbol. The soldiers are from the prismatic grounds. I've seen pictures of cars before. They were common in the golden season. This car seems to be named Honk Honk. The memory of war lingers, but the Grey Hands are guiding people somewhere else? The scale of the old world grew beyond human proportion, maybe beyond human feeling. The parking lot will never die.
Alright, I will be back. The next location we'll go is I'll try to find the last shrine and see where that leads us. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate it.